Dumelang batho ba ko hae lebelelang lebitso la ka ke Otshepeng mara khona le mpitsa Tshepi vandag ke na le
Menstrual.
Ashe Menstrual le kae
Ke teng o kae papa?
nna ke teng so today re no bolela ka dilo tsa banyana
Okay.
like the periods le ntho ba tlo di rekang hore ba khona go control the periods tsa bona.
Okay.
Today is just not my day, Joe. But anyway, so can you please just explain to us your experience when you started having your periods and how it came about for your parents to find out or when on a period on Taha?
Okay. I started when I was 13 years old. Yes. And then for me, it was a bit rough because it was very heavy from the beginning.
Yeah.
And then even at school, they knew that if I don't show up, they knew what is actually the problem. Because I was like taking about 8 days and heavy flows, sick. I was like in bed the whole time, vomiting and all that. So it was really bad for me.
Okay.
And then otherwise, I carried on because I didn't have a choice. Yeah. But then I used to have a gyno that I was actually visiting.
Okay.
And he helped a lot. I remember the other time he said the only thing that can help me is for me to have a baby. But then how could you have a baby when you're not even ready? And even those times as well. I mean, really. So it wasn't an option for me at all. So I just had to try my best to control the pain, of which it was quite difficult because yes, I would go to the pharmacy and buy whatever, but it didn't help. So they will tell you stories, lie on your stomach and do exercise and all that. I tried all that, but it was really tough for me. It nothing worked for me. Nothing worked. But anyway, that is life.
Yeah, because I've come to the realization hore bashiman bangasa tlalahanye banyana in terms of how they feel within their menstrual cycle. Say they feel all different types of emotions, but then bashimane ba tlo nagana hore he lena le no kwata fela or le kutla botlhoko and mara bothata ke hore ba tlhaloganya. So what would your advice be to young men who see females in that type of situation?
Okay, I would say to them, guys, it is real, hey? It is real. Really emotions and accept that it's a fact.
Yeah.
So get used to it.
Yeah, you should get used to
Yeah,
it.
and go with our flow because we don't have a choice here. It's going to happen every month. So just get used to it. Yeah.
So I remember in our last discussion, we were talking about flow. The flow of like the blood that comes out of the system. So I get you said there's heavy and then there's light. So in terms of heavy, what branded pads would you recommend for them to actually use so that they can not have a problem the next time they need to buy something?
For me, always.
Okay.
That was the best for me because Bakono accommodate all flows. And then even my heaviest flow as well. Sometimes I would go to the extent of doubling it, and it really worked for me. So always, that's the one.
So with pads, maybe I'm mistaken, because I know with pads they have specific sizes. So say someone has like a lighter, like a middle-ish lighter load, like in your whole thing, right? So which one should they usually buy in terms of like the size?
You know what? It all depends because they've got they've written, they've got instructions.
Okay.
So it all depends how light your flow is and how heavy your flow is. So it is written.
Okay.
Yes, it might be moderate. It might be like too light. Because we differ as people. So it is written. And even if you send someone to buy for you, like sending boys or men or husbands to go buy for you, it is very easy because it's all written. So it shows you the type of heaviness. Yes, it guides you.
Okay, so in conclusion, what would be your advice to young females who don't feel comfortable talking about this particular situation to parents?
You know what? We can say young people that are not comfortable, but also we can say the parents that are not comfortable to speak to their daughters about it. Like for instance, myself, I had that problem. My mother was not comfortable at all when coming to things that menstruation, seeds are sexy and all that. Nase comfortable go bua le nna. And therefore that is why I didn't even tell her when I started, because I know gore ke ntho e leng gore a ka se mpotse selo ka yona. Wa e bona gore so ke tshwere mo nna for some time until my grandmother actually found out gore man, I'm not myself. The moods and getting sick all the time. What is happening, Glo? So I explained, this is what is happening. Oh gosh, why didn't you tell me and all that? But it wasn't simple. My mom was not going to listen to me anyway, you see. So it was a bit hard for me. So I would say, guys, let's speak to our parents. Speak to your mom. And if you are not comfortable speaking to your mom, there's a clinic, my love. Just go to the clinic. The sisters will help you at the clinic. They are always there for you to assist you and to guide you. Yes, throughout this process, because definitely you need help. So go to the sisters. They will advise you on what to do, especially with heavy flow. Heavy flow is a problem because it might mean something. So it might be something, say, or nobody sees it. So if you go to the clinic, they would be able to help you. They would do regular checkups on you. Like for instance, myself, as I'm saying, it was like a heavy flow for me. I ended up with the diagnosis airing endometriosis. So that endometriosis, it was a danger to me. It was really a danger to me. Even the gyno said the gyno umbrella gore I must remove the womb. I must remove it completely because of that problem. So speak to someone. Go to the clinic, speak to the sisters, they will guide you.
So to people, please do make sure, to young females in particular, please make sure you speak to your parents. They may not understand you, but because help is there and help is always needed when you don't understand what is going on. So Mama Gloria, I thank you and thank you. That is my conclusion.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for watching, and I hope you have learned something. I have learned a lot, and thank you again.